Welcome to the Sarah Bell Gambrell Center for the Arts and Civic Engagement. I'm Sarah Henley, Director of the Gambrell Center. Though we opened this building in January for classes and formally celebrated its dedication on February 20th with a performance by Broadway superstar Sutton Foster, we wanted to offer those of you who haven't been able to visit a virtual tour of this new space. Soon to follow is a video tour by our construction partners Van Noy.
We're at Queens University at the Sarah Belt Gambrell Center for the Arts and Civic Engagement. This was a 63,000 square foot renovation of an existing building, including an 8,500 square foot addition on the front facing Selwyn. This used to be the rear of the building, and we've included a brand new plaza area with fountain effects, lighting, and brick paver pathways for all the people to walk. We've also included new gallery spaces on the first floor for art shows, meeting spaces for the university to use, as well as a complete renovation of their existing 1,000-seat theater. We've kept our 1,000 seats, but now it includes 2 balconies, all new sightlines, all new audio and video components, and a complete renovation of the stage with all new rigging and performance equipment included. Additionally, we renovated an existing recital hall on the basement level that includes all new seating, new sightlines, and a complete renovation of all lighting and audio products down there. On the 3rd floor, what used to be a mechanical penthouse has now been expanded and includes a complete art school with offices, classrooms, a photo darkroom, printmaking labs, as well as other art labs available for the university's use.
What this building means to the university, to say it's a game changer is an understatement. To be able to bring together design, art, and music all in one building is paramount in developing our arts program here at Queens. The building, now prominently placed on the corner of Selwyn and Wellesley, is the first academic building that you actually see. Before, the building was nondescript, and nobody really knew what that building was. But here we are today with a brand new front door.
Thank you, Troy Lepman, Little Architects, and Van Noy Construction for that video and this beautiful building. This past Friday, the Gambrell Center hosted Charlotte is Creative's Creative Mornings, which is a virtual event every month for creatives around the city to network, to gather, and to meet one another in hopes of sparking creativity. We were thrilled to open the Gambrell Center for a virtual tour and the networking event. Our own CU Challenge Lipton, Executive Director of Art Design and Music, contributed the monthly Who Built Me segment and discussed how Sarah Belt Gambrell mentored her as a leader to where she is now on our Queens campus.
Thank you, Tim, again for having me, and I'm humbled to be included. So, who built me? My childhood was truly global. My father worked for the United Nations, so I grew up all over the world. My parents, an English father, and my mother, a Swede. We were exposed to many people who looked and spoke differently from myself, but who became the bricks that formed my home. My parents were the mortar. I learned about adventure from my parents, about taking risks. I was taught about the strength and value of women, about the importance of equality for all, the centrality of integrity and loyalty, that listening is the best way to understand people, the importance of empathy, and to fight for those who really need it, that everyone can really make a difference. You just have to decide what kind of difference you want to make. The vehicle for me was through the arts. My global journey brought me and my husband 30 years ago from Montreal to North Carolina, and we married and built our lives together here. We were a young couple and knew no one in Charlotte. Two of the first people who opened their homes and their hearts to us were Sarah Belt Gambrell and her daughter Sally. We celebrated Christmas together in our first apartment on Lake Wylie with them, and then our friendship grew. A philanthropic leader, an accomplished businesswoman, a self-declared rebel, Sarah believed in making a difference, creating change, and leading by example. She continued the life lessons my parents had instilled in me. She was a great supporter of the arts and education. She had a shared interest in that with me. She paved the way for female leaders and inspired me to lead in the arts at Queen's. Recently, she was honored at Queen's with this wonderful Sarah Belt Gambrell Center for the Arts and Civic Engagement, which you're hosting Creative Mornings from. This building will live out her dream and my dream to bring the community, particularly the young, to be inspired and to give back civically. The Gambrell Center will come to mean so much to so many, and every day I walk into the building, I will think of a generous friend who came and welcomed a young couple from afar into her community and into her life. Thank you.
We'll post the full Creative Mornings video to Q News if you're interested in checking out the full event, and I'd recommend the brief performance by our very own Tanya Beckler and Bob Texera. We're standing in the beautiful new Sandra Levine Theater. Arts at Queen's, which is the presenting and membership arm of the Gambrell Center, is committed to producing 4 live performances and 2 art exhibits each year for our students, for our faculty and staff, and our community members and neighbors. This year is no different, though the avenues for those presentations may look differently. The arts are more important than ever in bringing us together and helping us make sense of our world and to feel inspired for what's to come. I hope you'll check out arts.queens.edu or reach out to me, Sarah Henley, directly. Thank you.